It's 32 days of Lingus. That's right. That's where we go 32 days in a row.
In a row?
Reviewing Wrestlemanias one by one. This is day 11, which means which Wrestlemania is that, Fausti? Take your shoes off your socks. Oh, it stinks.
11.
Thank you. Put them back on. That's brutal.
11-teen.
11-teen Wrestlemanias. And this is, these are the dark days, I believe.
Oh, my goodness.
It's real bad when you start to review these. And I'm like, oh, my. These are...
Oh, my.
Oh, my. These are pretty bad to go through. But we do them for you guys because we're the hardest working men in podcasting. Nobody tell us otherwise.
Good Lord.
That's it. So, WrestleMania, it starts on, what is the date of this Mania, Fausti?
Oh, let's start off by saying WrestleMania 11 brought to you by Stridex.
Don't forget the blimp that's
And the blimp.
Stridex blimp.
And they know their demographic. Teenage boys with zits.
And as Lawler said, this thing should go into the 1, 2, 3 kids dressing room.
This was April 2nd, 1995 from Hartford Civic Center.
Hartford? Holy smoky. What's the attendance of that monster?
Actually, 16,305.
It's garbage. Yours actually, I'm like, oh, he's going to say 60 when you started with that. I'm like, when it's in the teens, it's raw.
Well, we'll go in the teens for
a
while now.
Yes. And it is hosted by Jerry and Vince. Oh, my. What a maneuver, folks. What a maneuver.
What I found very interesting about this show was the intro. They're showing the previous
Highlights
10 years.
of 10.
They're showing highlights of the previous 10.
See if you said the same thing I did.
Oh, did they highlight the wrestlers? Did you see Hogan and
Exactly
Andre?
what I wrote.
No. All you saw was highlights of
Celebrities.
all the fucking celebrities.
It's so funny we wrote the same fucking note.
And then they say, oh, well, who's going to be on WrestleMania 11? Oh, let's talk about, Razor Ramon. No. Let's talk about Pam Anderson, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Jenny McCarthy, Nicholas Turturro.
Fuck your Nicholas Turturro.
Salt and Pepper.
And
LT.
His
and
all-star team.
His buddies. And every time they show the
man.
celebrities, they're like in the back just hamming it up with all the other superstars.
Yeah. And Turturro taking the pulse of The Undertaker.
Oh, my God.
Old JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas is... God damn, let's fish for some celebrities as badly as we can.
He was hot at the time, old JTT.
Yeah, he was Team Beat on the cover. I mean, I enjoyed old Pam and Jenny.
Oh, of course.
This is Pam in her heyday.
I think they called her Jennifer McCarthy, too.
Yes, that's Playboy days.
Yeah.
Jennifer McCarthy.
Was she MTV days at that point, too?
Probably. That's when she was hot.
What was it called?
Singled Out.
Singled Out. There you go.
I would always do the same thing, and I go, ooh, would I have been eliminated yet?
Me too.
And Sonny was on. Remember that? I have it on videotape.
You have to bust that out sometimes. Yeah. I wonder what Goosecock thought about the America the Beautiful singing.
Oh. Well, I wrote down, first of all, the mics don't work. That was a big problem in the beginning of the show.
Yes, I noticed that too. I'm like,
no mics were working.
Edit something out here.
No, they couldn't get them to talk. It was in the back. Was always so.
Every time they went to, let's go back to Nick Turturro with somebody, and then they look like stupid because you couldn't hear them.
Yeah, nothing. So Eugene sings "America the Beautiful." True life retard out there from the Special Olympics, which I could have sang better, and with the pumpkin pie haircut and the anorexia. And her hand was going a mile a minute. And do you notice when it was over, the bowing?
Yes.
And the hand was twitching while she was bowing. Boy. Did she look like blind at the same time? Her eyes were rolled back. I'm just a big fan of Undertaker.
Maybe.
Fuck. You guys need to watch WrestleMania just for the Tard opening. I'm like, well,
it did set the tone for the show.
Listen, this is the second time in Mania history they had a retard sing the national anthem.
What was the other time?
Reba McEntire.
Jesus.
Oh, I was going to say, you know what? I take that back. It probably was Willie Nelson. You saw what he was wearing on that last WrestleMania with the toy belt and the headbands and the sweatshirts.
Oh, my God.
So they had their big, spectacular, the entrances and, the way the set is made. This one, they had a whole bunch of cube televisions stuck together. This is the old school day before Trons and everything. How many TVs was it stuck together? Trivia for you.
16?
Hey, very good.
4x4.
16 TVs. Yes, exactly.
Wait, it looked bigger than 9, so I'll go 16.
Yeah, it's jammed all together where they have all lines through the TV.
And I always thought it was weird how they would come out from the side. Like they'd kind of come out from the side,
come out the side,
and then they'd have to make a left turn.
Take a left. They're like this. Now listen, when you go out, you're going to go straight for about 10 feet, now take a left.
But I guess
the ring will be in front of you.
More people in the arena that way. We're not building like a giant stage like they do nowadays.
Well, yeah, oh yeah, but especially when they only have 16,000 to get in there, they're not looking to make a stage at all. A very subdued opening because business is down. Mm-hmm. And we start off with the first match. We get 8-Ball and Chains with Zeb Coulter. Or is that Jacob and Eli Blue with Uncle Zebekiah?
That's who it was.
Going against the Allied Powers.
Yes.
British Bulldog and Lex. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed the music, the mashup between
that was cool.
America and
another
England.
thing I thought was great too was the Allied Powers were the good guys, and there's a giant Lex Loser sign in the crowd.
Oh. Everyone had it with
him.
him. No. JR has been role reduced into interviewing people as they leave the ring in the aisle.
Awkward because it was dark.
Yeah, and he had the headsets like bashed all the way on.
Yeah.
It looks like us with our radio headphones while you're trying to, interview. Hey, what happened out there? Okay.
Yeah, and Zeb's trying to talk.
He goes, these foreigners coming in.
Sneaking across.
Let me tell you, JR, they snuck into the match. The mics are still a disaster, and there's no sound in the back still. We have Double J with the roadie, now IC champion, going against Razor Ramon, who has 1, 2, 3 Kid with him, who is wearing the Karate Kid's outfit. Holy smoke. Full geisha girl outfit for the 1, 2, 3 Kid.
That black geisha outfit.
The whole thing. He's got his kick pad boots.
Yeah. Well,
he's got the full dragon outfit with the gold dragon in the back. Full satin outfit.
a headband too, I think.
Jesus. Well, you saw him with the mics in the back where it was a mess to start it.
Yeah.
Where he's like, they go, can you hear us? I can hear you, Vince. And with that mouth open wide, agape. And then he's yelling, and it's one of those where a mic off stage is picking it up, not his mic. And you can see Razor's aggravated. He's like, let's get the hell out of here. And continuing a tradition of WrestleMania. The tradition continues. What's the biggest tradition of WrestleMania?
All 11 Manias have either a DQ or a count out.
So we got a nice DQ
Some
on
of them had
Double
both.
J. Yes. Yeah, there was a couple. It was like, whoa. All right, so that ends that. The mic is still
the roadie interfered, and 1, 2, 3 Kid came in.
That's why I'm like, why is he there? Why was the kid there? He still got interfered. I'm like, okay, why do you have somebody there so you can beat him up after the match is over? Great. This is, how you start a WrestleMania. And JR interviews in the aisle afterwards again. Now in the back, we have Ginny McCarthy interview. Sid's in the back. HBK shows up. Jen no-sells and laughs from Sid's screaming interview. Way to help out there, Jen. She's laughing, holding her chest laughing.
Quite the actress.
Yeah. Pettingill interviews Neil Anderson in the crowd.
Who?
Hey, how dare you? And listen, pretty much the whole Niners were the crew.
Yeah, they did place.
I was like, holy God, there's a few of them that were in the LT
Ken
saga.
Norton, Ricky Jackson.
Which I'll be screaming about later on, never mind. Bundy versus Taker. And how about this finish? What finishing maneuver did Undertaker use to end this match?
That running clothesline lariat thing he does.
So no chokeslam, at least.
No, couldn't chokeslam him. And why was American League umpire Larry Young the referee?
Oh, I don't even... Wow.
They said and to referee this match, AL umpire Larry Young. What?
Just never mind it and keep going through.
Yeah, and Kama comes out and stole the urn.
Yeah, well, remember he
Supreme
ended up melting
machine.
it down.
Yeah, that's what he said he was going to. He told JR.
And he had a big rope chain.
This is mine now. I'm going to melt it down and make me some jewelry.
Some jewelry. He's like, I could see my Godfather character in the future. I need this giant urn thing.
I know. Just a couple years ago, he was interfering in the main event as Papa Shango.
Yeah. And this brought that giant urn for Undertaker at Survivors at SummerSlam, was it? Mm-hmm. Remember it had the light in it that came out?
This
it was like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Bigger is not always better. It's some giant. Paul couldn't even carry that thing to the ring. Oh my God. Oh, so Nick Totoro interviewing NFL guys in the back, and it was fucking embarrassing. Mm-hmm. They're like, "You want a piece of me? You know what?" They think they're wrestlers, and it's like, okay.
Your guy was in there too.
He ain't my guy.
Mongo.
He ain't my guy, and I'll tell you why at the end. I'll tell you why, and I was a taken aback why.
Oh,
shit. We have Jennifer Taylor Thomas, and in the back with Backlund playing chess.
Oh yeah,
asking him about Taft as president. Christ,
lunatic Backlund.
This is what's wrong with the society of the kids. Owen intros new partner. He gets a new partner, and it's someone who did what I wanted to do to my lousy brother Brett. I love my lousy brother Brett, because then when he's a good guy with him, or they're both together, my loving brother Brett. Fantastic. Fucking fantastic. Fucking. I've been watching all these Owen doing a couple things, in all these Mania, and I'm like, God damn, fucking fantastic, Owen. Shit.
He was underappreciated.
100% under. I could care less about him back in the day.
Me either.
Oh, now I appreciate, you see it. I don't know if it's because he's dead, but I think it's now, because we get Daniel Bryan now. It's the size.
Yeah.
Because you go, well, little guy. Mm-hmm. Who cares? Mm-hmm. Now he kill everybody now.
It was just the little things that Owen did.
It's the goofy bad guy things that were fantastic.
Yeah.
When he was Mr. Rah-Rah, you go get the fuck out. Right. And JR interviewing on the way to the ring later on with, we'll get to it in the next Mania. What am I doing? Jump ahead. I can't help it. It's just Owen being interviewed.
So they won the tag titles. Who did they win the tag titles from?
They won from the Johnny Cakes team, the porn stashes of Billy Gunn and Bart Gunn, the smoking guns. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, that mustache on Billy.
So gay.
I love you, Johnny Cakes. Holy smoky. Bam Bam gets interviewed in the back, yelling and screaming about LT. He's another guy who can't talk that well. Submission match. Roddy Piper's the referee. And it is still, we have not had a full WrestleMania with music for everyone. 11 in a row. Because Bob Backlund does not have music. He goes against Bret Hart. And the rules of this is you have to say, I quit. Well, this match is still going, folks.
Yeah. It's basically, they called it what did they call it? Like a submission match. Where it was basically the first ever I Quit match. But then, before it was called an I Quit match. They just call it a submission match, and it's over when your opponent says I quit.
Yeah.
They had to spell it out for you.
And Backlund never says it.
He just
screams. He screams like, yeah. Not even yes. Yeah. Yeah. And you can't. And Roddy keeps asking him, do you quit? Ah. And you hear him take away the mic. You have to say, I quit.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Like, Backlund's like legitimately fucking nuts, I think.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Never screams, I quit. JR interviews him after. And the best thing is JR does not avert from the script because he was supposed to say, I quit.
Yeah.
JR says, I never thought I'd hear you say the words, I quit. You said it. Well, you still have not ever heard him say the words, I quit. I wonder if Backlund's like, yeah, I'll do this match. Fuck you. I ain't saying I quit. You watch him and get away with it. I'm thinking, is Brett, at least, would he be whispering to him? You have to say, I quit. Yell, I quit. He's in his ear behind him. Say it to him.
With his move, the chicken wing on him.
Yeah. Chicken wing. Pam is now missing.
Yeah, where did she go? She left.
Pam, we can't find her. We're sniffing around trying to find her. Can't find her. Now Jonathan Taylor Thomas is the timekeeper in this match.
Remember, the celebrities were bigger than the superstars back then.
Nick Totoro is the ring announcer who won't turn the right way as Howard's yelling at him the whole time. He keeps on pointing like with his head. Yeah. Go that way, that way. And I hate it. The announcer, I want to punch him in his face. And he's like, all right, let's go. Yeah. And he's pumping his hand up in the air. Bad. And how about how he announces? Because this is HBK with Jenny McCarthy. Diesel has Pam coming out looking all the way live, by the way. I love that dress. Fantastic. I'm telling. This is why I've said on the Wrestlemania show that Pam was hottest woman of all time.
Yeah.
In her day, I don't think anyone's better looking. So, as I acquiesce, Nick says when he announces him, Big Daddy Cool, he says, "The biggest, coolest, meanest man on the planet and my buddy." Oh, fuck.
You gotta put
yourself over. Hey, everyone, I know the guy. I talked to this guy in the back. He's my friend.
I met him before the show. He shook my hand.
We're buddies. Diesel, we know, wins with a power bomb that Sean almost lands on his feet from. He completely flipped him around.
A lot of time, those jackknife power bombs look awkward.
See, I like a Sid power bomb.
Yeah.
Sid would almost put you flat and let go. He wouldn't jam you down unless it was Triple H in the IC tournament. He folded him like an accordion.
Right.
Yeah, bent him backwards.
But even Diesel would kind of like flip you up and then almost try to throw you, or he would just release.
Yeah, he would do that push outward.
He wouldn't
let
like
you go.
pull you down.
No. Who would jam people? Somebody would throw you down and stick you. It's like, get the hell out of here. No thanks. Give me the hoist up and let me float.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now it's time for the main event. Bam Bam versus LT. Who's the referee?
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Pat Patterson.
Oh,
they need someone in there.
Right.
That's why. You need someone. And no Salt and Pepper performance.
Oh, they cut it out.
Cut it out, because God forbid they have her song.
What a man, what a
See,
man,
it's not like they're selling this
man.
onto a DVD.
I know.
It's the network. You can't have it. God forbid. There's many things we'll find out that have been taken off the network. This Mania is 2.5 hours, by the way. Raw is longer now than WrestleMania 11 was. Dear God. There's a moonsault by Bam Bam to pretty much end this. Mm-hmm. And he lands on him for a pin and then rolls off him saying he hurt his leg.
Yeah.
Which was very, very... why?
I don't know.
I'm like, well, is it because he's like, well, I look like a slob because I hit him with this and then he's going to kick out of it if I pin him?
I guess.
So you got to give him time?
To recover.
Yeah, I'm like, that's just a bad everything.
The whole thing with LT just beating him is bad.
I'm surprised they could play the NFL music when all the teammates
Yeah.
came out. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, they have that, but no salt.
So let's go through the NFL people.
Who are they? I forgot to write
Ken
them all
Norton
down.
Jr., 3 Super Bowls in a row. San Francisco 49ers at the time. Chris Spielman, Detroit Lions. Ricky Jackson, San Francisco 49ers. Carl Banks, Cleveland Browns.
Oh, I thought of him as a Giant.
Well,
Ricky Jackson was on the Saints mostly.
see who you think of this person as. Mongo McMichael.
Oh, Chicago Bears.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Green Bay Packers?
I fucking fell over when I saw that fucking board. I grabbed my chest, Faust. I grabbed my chest. I didn't even know he was ever on the Packers.
I didn't know
I had
either.
no fucking idea. And I went, because I'm waiting for them to go, Chicago Bears. I'm like,
You're gonna pump your fist. Yeah.
yeah, I did for a second. I went, you get your ass. He goes to the Packers and he goes to WCW. You're dead to me. I'm done with you. And I looked it up on Wikipedia. He was there that year prior, 1 year.
Oh.
So this is what always happens. This turned into a Bears broadcast, by the way. Anyone who's
Bears
cut,
cover 2.
you're cut by, son of a bitch.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
You're cut by the Bears, and you want to stick it to them. Mm-hmm. They go north because Julius Peppers.
Yep.
Right to Green Bay, and I'm like, McMichael, you were there your whole career except for 1 year before that. Before the Bears, he was a Patriot. He goes his whole career, wins a Super Bowl with the Bears. He goes to the Pack. Are you that? You motherfucker.
The only team that would take him.
That's what I think. I go, oh my God. And then
who was Reggie White representing?
he was on the Packers at the time. So yeah, he won an Eagle. So that was what I had for this Mania, which was a disaster. What is your final notes on this?
We got 6 dead: British Bulldog, Owen Hart, Paul Bear, Bam Bam Bigelow, Roddy Piper, and Reggie White.
And Steve McMichael to me
is now dead. Well, this was a lousy Mania.
It's a terrible fucking Mania, and we shouldn't have spent 20 minutes on it, folks. Let's
see
but
if
we care about you and want to get you through your workday.
Hopefully we got a better one tomorrow.
Yeah, so Go to Twitter. We're at Real Wrestlingus.
Or LingusMafia.com.
We'll be back tomorrow with number 12. The 12th day in the 32 days
of Lingus.